want to know a way to approach it before I can talk to them back. The best we can do is just, like talk to them and lead by example.
And what you need to do is like find a common ground, something, that good for both of y'all, and then, you just go in with that.
And more so, just speak to them.
Just go to them, but don't be aggressive. You see what I'm saying? Speak to them like they children. Speak to them like you the parent that really love them.
Sometimes you gotta get creative.
Yeah.
Family is strength. Family is important. Family is important. Family is all we got. A lot of people don't have family.
We ain't stopping until we make a change. Season 4, GMP 2025. We ain't stopping until we make a change.
Grown Man Podcast, Grown Man Podcast, Grown Man Podcast. Grown Man Podcast, Grown Man Podcast.
We ain't stopping until we make a change.
Grown Man Podcast, Grown Man Podcast, Grown Man Podcast. Grown Man Podcast, Grown Man Podcast.
We ain't stopping until we make a change. We ain't stopping until we make a change. Informing our community on some bigger and some better things. Injecting your mind frame with positivity and the things you need to change. Let me explain.
Oh no, the gangster just crept through the back door. Spitting venom on the theme for season 4. Grown Man Podcast refined. If you in this shot of these lyrics, then like and subscribe. Gangsta gone. In other words, I'm out of here. Every Tuesday 7:30, man, let this shit here.
You gotta tune in the knowledge, wisdom, and power. Giving it to you on the hour.
Grown Man Podcast, Grown Man Podcast, Grown Man Podcast. Grown Man Podcast, Grown Man Podcast, Grown Man Podcast.
We ain't stopping until we make a change.
Grown Man Podcast, Grown.
Welcome, and welcome. You're now tuned in to Grown Men Podcast. Real men, real issues with real solutions. Thank y'all so much for joining us and tuning in. I am your host, and this is live from Orlando, Florida. My name's Another Chance. Thank y'all so much. God bless you. Again, season 4, episode 13. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful show we have put together for you tonight. If I may be so kind to introduce my host, my co-host from the other end of the coast, Gangster. What's going on with you, brother?
Hey man, how you doing, man? I'm here, man. Another sunny day out here in California. I'm still a little under the weather, so I'm shooting this today from the room, man. I'm not at the crib in the podcast room, but I'm still at the hospital. But we're gonna get it on anyway, man.
Well, our prayers is going out to you, Gangster. We're glad that you're still with us and you're joining us.
For sure.
You're feeling okay, man.
Yeah, man. I'm all right. I ain't as good as I can be, but I ain't as bad as I was.
Yes, sir.
You know?
Yes, sir. Well, I'm
That's
glad
about it. But I'm all right.
You're in good health. So
for sure.
We'll keep praying for you. Y'all keep praying for Big G, for Gangster. And we're going to keep moving this thing right along. We have Trinice B in the building. What's going on, sis? I saw you sneak in the back door. Gangster must have left it open for you.
What up?
Can't hear.
Can't hear you? The volume is not there? Okay.
Yeah, you gotta get your mic right.
Get your mic right, sis. Yeah, he left the back door open, but he wasn't, he wasn't with all that. You gotta get your mic right. Take your time, sis. Take your time. We'll be right here. So, real quick, we got a couple things that's going on tonight. We got a long show. We got a great show put together for you. So, I want to hit a couple of things while Trinice B get her microphone right. We know y'all can't wait to hear from her. So real quick, a couple of announcements, gangster.
Yeah,
Shout out to Higher Power Miracle of Faith Church. I always give that shout out to
for sure.
Pastor
And I want to thank the pastor, man. He gave me a call, man. I want to thank the pastor. He gave me a call, man. I appreciated that, pastor. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Pastor always on his job. So shouts out to the church at Higher Power Miracle of Faith. If you don't have a church home, we are at 1208 West Central Boulevard. That's in Orlando, Florida. Y'all come check us out. So real quick, we have this weekend coming, gangster. I'm sure you know about it. We've been talking about it all week long since we have the Tab Tent Revival. We got the Tab Tent.
Yeah.
That's going to be this Saturday, the 24th. That's located in Taft. That's like right going towards South Orange Blossom Trail, like going towards Kissimmee. So we're going to have a nice revival. It's between 2 to 5 if you're in the surrounding areas. You definitely want to don't miss it. You don't want to miss it. It's free food. It's revival. It's healing. It's blessings. You're going to come out. You're going to come out there and get something. When you leave, you know, you're going to be different. You're going to take something with you. So it's worth your time.
Yeah.
It's free. It's free. Did I say it's free? It's free food, you know, and we also got a lot of special things for you put together, you know, Chance, I always put something together nice for you. Protect Our Ministries on this event, and I want to be brief. We got C-Dub coming from Ocala. C-Dub coming from Ocala Ministries. He's going to be performing live at the Tab Tent Revival this Saturday, May 24th at 2 p.m. Y'all,
Yep.
visit. If you're in the area, you definitely don't want to miss it. The address to the Tab Tent Revival is 403 Pine Street. And that's in Orlando, Florida, but it's really Tab, T-A-F-T, Tab, Florida. I think the zip code is 32824. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be nice. If you need a ride, DM me. But anyway, we got C-Dub coming from Ocala, and we also have, from many missionaries, little man Jordan E. Mill coming to bring a word that he has that he want to share with the congregation. So, real quick.
Hey, man.
Yeah, Jordan from many missionaries. And if y'all familiar with the ministry, you know Jordan E. Mill, you know many missionaries. He's always there helping us with the donations and whatnot. So, real quick, take a look at this video from Jordan. We'll be right back.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jordan Mill from Many Missionaries, and today I wanted to inform you about the Tab Tent Revival that I, alongside C-Dub, Jake Simons, and another Chance will be hosting. It will be at 403 Pine Avenue, and it will be on the 24th. There will be free food, free entry, and free parking. I hope to see you guys there. Bye.
That's our friend over at Many Missionaries. That's little Jordan E. Mill.
Yeah. Look forward. Yeah.
He's always there, man. We appreciate you, Jordan. Thanks for dropping in. He's just letting you know he will be there with his energy, with his love, and he has a message for you. So, you know, this is for the kids. This is for the adults as well. There will be a revival from 2 to 5 this Saturday out at Tab. Free food, kids corner, live music, live entertainment.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Y'all get out there and go there. Check that out, man.
The Spirit of God will be in the building. So we hope to see
good fellowship going on.
We hope to see you guys there. And we also hope to see Trinice backstage. We'll be waiting on you, sis.
Yeah, she coming.
Yeah, she coming. Let me go ahead and introduce my my guest for the evening, if I can, guys.
Yeah.
Tonight, we are bringing aboard another actor, another entrepreneur. He's from Orlando, Florida. He's been in a lot of the films that you guys been hearing about, like Get Active and Levels on Tubi. You definitely don't want to miss those if you haven't seen them. We have in the building Deuce Bowers. Y'all put y'all hands together for my brother Deuce Bowers. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, fam?
Yeah.
Cooling. Building, brother, building. Trinice, any volume from you?
Oh, yeah, I'm in.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Shit, there she go.
Got volume from sis. Hey, sis.
Hey, y'all.
All right.
How we doing, Deuce?
All right. Now,
I'm doing well.
How you
I'm
doing,
blessed.
Deuce?
I'm good, man. I just want to say, Rick, man, I ain't pay attention earlier, realized, say you sit in the hospital room or wasn't even looking in the surroundings. Get better, bro. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
I
Yeah, for
can.
sure.
Get better. I got plenty
Yeah,
of
yeah.
prayers coming your way, you know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty
And I
close
appreciate it.
with the
I
man
appreciate
upstairs,
it,
man.
brother.
So things happen fast. So expect to come home
Yeah,
soon, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, man, for sure, for sure. Appreciate it.
Good.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're gonna hang in there. We hanging in there.
Tell the
They can't
people
hold me down.
a little bit about yourself, Deuce. A little bit about yourself.
Well, I mean, first and foremost, I'm driven, by being a father. So that everything that makes me, inspired to do everything I do. I enjoy being an actor. I enjoy, just being part of a movie scene. I enjoy music. Uh, Again, time with my kids. I enjoy painting. House painting and anything in that realm overall. So, that's me. That's Deuce.
Okay. And how long you been in the acting career?
So this would make, officially, we're talking officially, this makes about now, this would be like the fifth, 5 going on 6 years now, just really getting into these films that's starting to happen. It's all starting to really take place. Especially being that we filmed things then and now they're starting to come out. It's all starting to come to fruition, starting back with when we did City Beautiful up to now, and even just starting to talk with some of the directors back then, putting it in the air to be an extra and then wind up on some of their films currently.
Okay. Well, tell the people a little bit about yourself. How old are you? You married? You got kids?
Yep. I'm married. I'm married to my wife, Ashley. I'm 46. You know what I mean? I'm very much still a spring chicken in this world because these days, people really staying alive and then taking care of themselves. So I tend to do the same. I have 7 awesome children. You know what I mean? Love them all.
Okay.
And I try to inspire the youth to be better than me, So that's where I'm at with it,
All right. Well,
Right.
we decided to like I was telling you earlier, bring you aboard the stage because we like to highlight what the young man is doing, what you should be doing, and you're using your skills and you're just growing. And we was
Thank you.
actually blessed, to meet you because it was just going down the line, actor after actor, and so to have you and I was you're pretty good, man. You say you're 46, you're pretty good. You've been doing this 5 years.
Yes. I just got into. I wanted to do it when I was young, and I started writing movies when I was 15, 16, 17, but I was away and I wasn't able to do it. But I always wanted to, and I
Okay.
told myself when I come home I'm gonna do it. But
Yeah.
when what you want to do in God's time and it lines up different. It's happening now and it's perfect time, and so I'm glad I started it then. Just the official time is now, but I've been at it this whole time.
Yeah. You're using your gifts. And you got
I don't want to lose them. I don't want to lose the talents I'm
That's
giving,
good.
and I don't want to give nobody else.
That's right.
I have a question for
That's
you.
right. That's right. Right. Got it.
Sure.
At some point, Bruce, at some point, was it a time where you felt like God wasn't moving fast enough for you, or you needed to pull back and go into something else? Was it a realistic moment of doubt, or insecurity, or hopelessness?
Yes, that word hopeless. I still use that word. I still feel hopeless. As a God fearing man, there's times I feel hopeless. And just in the middle of the day, I can feel like, man, I don't think nobody's paying attention. But to answer that question, there was a time where I didn't think that he was even paying attention, or if I was even worthy of his attention, because of all the things I did in my life. I didn't believe. There was a time I
Mm-hmm.
didn't believe that he would ever. I didn't think. I was like, it's got to be an order. He gonna help all of them before he helped me. There's no a wretch. I'm worse than the wretch. I'm the worst it get. So it was a desperation time, and I wasn't looking at it like, oh God, not blessing my music. It's not happening. I was looking at it like, this just ain't gonna happen for me. And if there was a blessing to it, he ain't gonna give it to me because I ain't worth that to him. And then all of a sudden, the testimony time came, and that it was it. The time I realized now that time was nothing. I do
That
it
he
all
worked.
over again, the same way, every single stroke.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
Brought
feel
you through
like
right in the nick of time.
Do you feel, one more question, do you feel like, and the reason why I'm asking you these questions is because a lot of people, you know, they just see the results, they don't
Right.
see preparation. And in that preparation, do you see
right,
now that I recall you saying that it was like 5 years ago when y'all was putting on skits and recording stuff and you're just now seeing it like
Right.
now. Now that you see it, uh can you see in that progress that God had you in where he was preparing you for what comes with this platform?
Absolutely. So yeah, again, you know, crazy as it may seem, you know, I remember in 2005, when circumstances just put me back behind bars. And I just thought that I
Mm,
wasn't supposed to be there because I didn't do anything technically, you know, crazy. They just put me down on a technical violation that people don't get for, you know, being behind money. And I was mad at the world, and I went back, and I was on a bus with a guy who was a really, really strong God following guy, but he never been to prison. So in my mind, I was like, I don't want to talk to you. You ain't been where I've been in life. And I never spoke to him. And, you know, just over that time, I went back and I met him, and I met this 3 or 4 other brothers. Fast forward to now, you know, me being in there writing and still, you know, doing things. Just because I'm in there, I didn't stop doing it because I went back. I should say that was the progressing part. Well, you fast forward to now on levels, when there's a gentleman who I'm on the movies with, you know, Nate Jefferson, who plays Fats. He slept next to me in 2005, 2006 at one of the prisons I was in, and we was talking about it then about doing movies. And he remember telling me, "Man, let's just stay at it, dog. You got a talent then." And I just, people who was in the worst situations with me has always been the ones that tell me never stop. So that was always
mm,
God progressing me and just get me ready for the worst doubt of my life, and I'll be ready to get through it now because I dealt with everything then. So now it's kind of easy.
right, right. Yeah, that's
awesome.
nice. That's nice. That's nice how you and your buddy from the past is still, you know, you putting it together for the future. You know,
He won out about 15. I can go back to my teens like these. God, I didn't see it then. You know, just like I didn't see when I was on my worst part of my life. I wasn't thinking about doing music in 2020. And
Mm,
I remember telling my wife on the side of my mom's house, I'm like, man, we gotta do something, man. This ain't life. And I was like, if God can just slow the world down for me, I can
mm,
catch up. I just needed to slow down. And then about 2 weeks later, I woke up and the world stopped, and it was COVID.
mm.
And I got a job in Panama City, and I didn't stop.
yeah, yeah,
I kept
Awesome.
going through the whole thing,
Amen.
never even blinked. So he stopped it for what I asked for happened. And that's when it was just like, wait a minute. And then the movie thing, I came all of a sudden when that belief happened and all that was real. Right after that, movies, I got a chance to be in City Beautiful and help with that. And then, you know, Devon came to me about levels, and I met Donna Davis, who was writing was helping with a film from a book, Sevenville, to which that's how I got on set for Get Active. So when I look back at him, like, man, he was always just putting it together.
You're a
It's
helper.
magnificent. It's
Always
magnificent.
put it together.
Wow, it's amazing. And I still don't think to this day that I'm worth that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But hey,
Mm,
you're a great actor, man. And we're gonna show
I
you guys.
appreciate it.
And
I
this
appreciate
dude
it.
is a great actor. And real quick, you guys have to check out the movies on Tubi, Levels, and Get Active. You gotta
It's
check
on
both.
Black Cinema now. You go to Black Cinema and you look right there, and you search in the middle of Black Cinema, you'll see Levels and Get Active. They're right in the same area. I just screenshotted it earlier. So you get a twofer tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yes,
Two good
yes.
films, two great films in the city.
Let's show
Definitely.
them that clip
awesome.
if we got it.
Right.
Jimmy, okay, sis.
Say below. Hey, what's up, Mr. Church? What's going on? Did you make it to the funeral? How's Doreen? How's she holding up? I mean, what you think, man? She just lost a motherfucking son, man. Not too well. I'm sure I checked it out. I feel better.
but real shit though, man. You ain't got no protection over there, man. But soon we be over there with you. All right.
Ain't worried about the niggas, man. Man, come on, man. Them niggas is lunch money and it's the first day of school. Hey, go out with you.
All right, church. All right, we'll talk soon.
I'll be all right.
I'm just saying, lunch money on the first day.
Hey, y'all heard him. You heard him, sis. Hey, Deuce.
Yeah.
So 2 questions.
Yep.
That's good word. So do you come up with any other lines yourself? And well, go ahead. I'll let you answer.
So to answer that, so it's like the writer of this is Ruff, Devon Ruff Williams, Angus, and Jason Cook. They're the writers. I pride myself in trying to deliver the story that the writers gives. So the only most important part to me that I deliver is just that little bit of, if there's a little extra to give it, that'll give it that oomph. And the most important part for me is just my mannerisms. And that's my words. My mannerism is supposed to be just as loud as the words that's given to me in the script. So I really don't have to go outside of their words unless they hear something. And again, Ruff is really, really good with editing. So if I say something like that, he'll punch that in. If I happen to say something like that, it's happened before. But I do pride myself on just trying to stick to the script because that'll help them on what they're trying to deliver.
Now, what about Mr. Church? Is that your name, or did you give that, or did they? That's
Nope. That's I got that. I got the call about the film. I got a call about the film from Ruff, and he was just like, "Yo, I think that you'll play a really good. I think you'll play Jimmy Church really well. I think when I'm done, when you play, he'd seen it. He was like, when you play this character, I think that the world gonna see you in a different light and really see how well you act." And we talked about, because Mr. Church delivers a monologue of the film, and he trusted me with that to deliver that, to give that speech to him about how the game went. And that's where, I don't know, it's just, I know that I embodied it because I love gangster movies. I grew up on gangster movies. I couldn't wait to play a Mr. Church. So it's always been in me. It's always been there. You better believe it. I was ready.
You did good, man. You did good work. Good work.
God is
so
good.
that movie, that clip we just saw was from which movie again?
That's from Levels. That's a scene from Levels, yes.
That's from Levels. Y'all got to go and see that movie, man. You got to check that movie out, man. So, real quick, Deuce, tell the people how they can find you, bro.
So, you can find me even if you just go Google Deuce 47, but you got to always put the E in front of the U. This ain't France, so DEUCE times 2, 407. You can find me anywhere. It's Deuce Bowers on Facebook. Always. And then any of the cast or any of these great people that you see me around, go to them and find me. Or if you just go to these movies, there's links and you'll see my name in there, and just find me. We can discuss movies. I like to do headshots for other actors and all those good things. So let's link up when you're ready, on your time.
Yes, sir.
God's time.
Absolutely, man. We thank you for having. We thank you for spending your time with us, bro. We appreciate it.
I really, really, really appreciate it, man. It was unexpected, but then again, when you're in the blessed and favored, that's exactly how it comes. On time, but unexpected. It's awesome. I appreciate you taking the time to have me. All y'all.
Absolutely. It looks like Gangsta crept back out the back door. I don't know if he left it open or what, sis, but
hey, let him do what he do. He know how to creep back in.
There you go.
He might be back in. But they'll let us know if you come back in. Yeah.
It's all good, man.
Yeah, it's all good. We're gonna keep it moving. If our minds and our hearts are clear, we're gonna get the show started.
All right.
Today's current events.
Security footage from a Lancaster County shopping center shows the moments a local police chief pulled a gun on a 24-year-old motorcyclist last month. Thanks for joining us for Fox 43 News at 5. I'm Amy Lutz. The new video seemingly contradicts prior police reports about the incident, and charges have since been dropped. Fox 43's Matt Kleinens joins us live from Manheim Township now with the very latest. Matt?
Amy, on May 2nd, Manheim Township police announced that they had arrested 24-year-old Benny Pena Rivera after he allegedly shoved Chief Duane Fisher and resisted arrest during a traffic stop a couple days prior. However, Pena Rivera says that the security video tells a different story from that day. This security video shows the moment Manheim Township Police Chief Duane Fisher pulled a gun on a 24-year-old man after an alleged traffic violation.
If it wasn't for that video, nobody would actually believe what I was saying or anything.
Benny Pena Rivera is demanding answers after this interaction on April 30th landed him in jail and facing multiple charges. Pena Rivera says he was riding his motorcycle to his job at Wingstop prior to the incident and briefly saw Chief Fisher on his way.
I actually saw him on the road on the traffic light that he said that I ran, but he actually waved at me and everything, like, you know, hello. And everything just went normal.
After parking his motorcycle, Pena Rivera was approached by Fisher, who wasn't wearing a police uniform and didn't have his police lights on in his unmarked car.
All I heard it was underground, I will shoot you. And I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? You know, what's the reason for all this to be happening at all? And all of a sudden, I just have a gun on my face, like, literally on my face, and then on top of that, he's wrestling with me with the gun and everything. If it wasn't because I actually flee out of the season, I don't even know what would even happen.
Chief Fisher would later turn on his police lights after Pena Rivera fled on foot. In a May 2nd Crime Watch post, police say Pena Rivera ran a red light, rode up on the sidewalk, and weaved between vehicles before being stopped. They say he was arrested for ignoring Chief Fisher's orders and using his bike to push him down before running away. On Wednesday, Lancaster County District Attorney Heather Adams announced that they were dropping all criminal charges against Pena Rivera, saying, quote, "The Manheim Police Department and the parties agreed to the resolution of charges in this manner based on the facts and circumstances of this case." Pena Rivera says he's calling for Chief Fisher to take accountability for his actions that day.
I really want to make justice to go the way it should be, because I don't feel comfortable not even going outside right now or nothing, or even seeing a cop or anything, because at this point I see a cop and I just feel threatened.
Now, within the last hour, Manheim Township announced that they will be launching an investigation into that police incident and have placed Chief Fisher on paid administrative leave. Amy?
All right. Thanks, Matt. We'll, of course, continue to follow the story.
They be tripping.
Yeah, shouts out. That video come from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Shouts out to the video coverage. Now, we played this video, we played this video for one reason and one reason only. Unfortunately, this type of things, it happens all over the United States all the time. It happens everywhere. And this officer thought he could get away with it for some reason. This chief thought he could get away with it. And so the reason why we're playing this is because the young men out there, to our young men out there, because I'm thinking if that had been a black man, where things had went differently, he had shot the man, he had killed him. But whatever the case may be, to our young men out there, because there are people and officers out there like this, whatever that officer says, just do what he says. Just do what he says. At the end of the day, you want to come out alive. You can handle things afterwards. But don't risk your life and don't fight. Don't tussle with them. And I'm not sure.
Sometimes when they don't tussle with them, when they surrender, they still get injured. That is the craziest part. You don't know. This guy knew that, and he escaped.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying. So if that was a black dude, would he have shot him as he had ran? Or, I mean, first of all, we were talking about this video. If you're putting a gun on someone, there's no reason to approach that person and put your hand on them.
Yeah.
Right.
For that person to get down on the ground with that pistol in your hand, you should wait for that person to get down on the ground.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of things that went wrong in that video, man. I'm just saying.
6 months, bro. That's
And
why I
you
tell
didn't
people all the time, 180 days. That's how long they have to go to school to do that job.
6
6
Wow.
months.
months.
6 months.
Mm.
That's what 180 days.
Yeah,
They put me in a box for that long before.
Mm.
that's shorter than
You
a
know
lot
what
of
I'm
the
saying?
trades.
That's unbelievable. That you
Yeah,
need longer than that. That should be just
And
the
then
mental
Yeah.
counseling should be 6 months. For someone's therapy to learn what schizophrenia is should be 6 months, like a college course. There should be prerequisites. There
that's right.
should be. I mean, come on.
That's
I mean,
right.
firefighters got to kill themselves going to school and working a job to be a firefighter to kill themselves.
Yeah, yeah.
They
You
can't do.
want
They can't do it in 6 months.
as an officer, you're going to deal with a lot of different types of things. So you're absolutely right. I'm with you on that, brother.
Yeah,
Welcome back, gangster.
it's it's just one of those things. But we're gonna keep praying. We're gonna keep praying because it will change. It will. God, he got a plan.
yeah.
It will happen.
Yeah.
And I'm praying that they pass a law where they have to be evaluated at least every 90 days. Like they do random drug tests, they should do random, mental checks because these people, like our cops and people in leadership positions, are like losing it for real. And they are holding these positions and they are bringing, like, they are shedding so much innocent
Yeah.
blood.
They got too much power, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Too
They
much
can't
power,
handle
man.
it.
yeah. And then it's people like that that makes it look bad for the officers that's trying to do the right thing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
They
Yeah.
got
he
too
No,
had
I
much
think
power.
that
better to do. He was in. It looked like he was off. Like, bruh, like what was you thinking? I don't
Yeah,
know.
man.
it's power. He
They
said
hold
it.
too much power.
Power. They hold that power. They just
Like,
recently
you ain't
fired
even in uniform. Like,
a chief to
you
fire his
off. Take
department.
a
He
break.
fired all his officers
Yeah,
for threatening a guy
not even in
with
uniform.
a taser. So
I mean, you
it's
off.
illegal. It's illegal to threaten them with a dog biting them or a taser to put their hand behind their back and things like that. You really they can't do that. You know what I mean? But they do it all the time. They threaten with these weapons. It's almost a terrorist act to
Yeah.
do
Yes.
that
Yeah.
to a person, to a
And
human being.
the problem is we so used to it that everything they do to us, we used to it, man. And
It's
Right.
like,
Right.
it becomes, it's a second way of life for us because it happens to us so much. We used to it, and it's wrong. We
Mm-hmm.
used to be, we used to, for them, they wrong, and we used
It's
to it,
okay to
dog.
say that, and it's okay to say
in
that to them.
so
Yeah,
It's
many,
okay to say
That's
that
how
they're
we
so
wrong.
used
many
to it,
That's right.
It's
you
okay to
know,
say
and
that.
and that's a scary thing, man. With the fact that we've become used to being treated wrong, and it's almost acceptable to us. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
we use it's
Mm-hmm.
it's bad, man.
No, you're right. Man, listen, I remember, a school resource officer, same subject. My son was in school and he had a situation where they had called the school recess officer and the guidance counselor. And by the time I got to the school, they had done ruled on what they're gonna do about it. I say, well, we ain't gonna talk about it when I get here. While I'm here, and they was like, well, the officer was there and the teacher was there. I was like, but I wasn't. So we're gonna
Yeah,
start over. We're gonna start it all over again. Ain't no, I said,
yeah,
we don't talk. I told him all that day. I say, don't nan one of y'all talk to him unless I'm in this room. Ever. Don't you ever speak to my child because then who knows what a person can say in the New York Five? Them poor boys,
yeah,
they don't know how to answer a question sometimes, a child, and that can be deposed. What they say,
yeah,
and they don't know that. So I tell my children all the time, you tell them real fast. I say, tell them call your lawyer or your daddy. When they say you got a lawyer, say it's the same person.
yeah,
Call my dad. That's real. Don't talk to my children unless I'm there. And that's the difference. When I was young, I was told whatever the police say, you don't say nothing. That's why the police is
yeah.
allowed to do things to me. I tell my children,
Hmm.
no, they don't do. They can't. No, they can't. They don't have no power over you. No, they do. They're supposed to protect and serve you, not overpower you at
That's right.
all.
Yeah,
That's
You
right.
know, that's what's real. These conversations are healthy to be had, and they will organically find where they got to go. So that's good.
Absolutely, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank y'all so much for watching Gangster. What do we always tell them?
hey, man, we know y'all could have been anywhere in the world you could wanted to be, but decided to come kick it with the crew of GMP, and we appreciate that wholeheartedly. From the bottom of my heart, we thank you. Thank you, man.
Thank you. We're gonna keep it moving right along. If all minds and all hearts are clear, we got another clip.
Yeah.
Now that was
So,
from out of state. This is gonna be closer to home. You had a question?
no, I'm good.
Okay, let's get it started. Let's watch this. Y'all watch this.
Developing in Orange County, the Attorney General and the Sheriff announced a major drug bust involving fentanyl and cocaine. Officials say they are charging 19 people involved in that drug ring, 19 suspects. And deputies say they pulled in 10 pounds of drugs worth $1.5 million. West 2's Justin Shecker explains how state funding supported this complex investigation.
Body-worn camera video from the Orange County Sheriff's Office shows deputies arresting suspects from the months-long investigation into a drug trafficking operation. So far, 17 of the 19 are behind bars following Operation Burn Baby Burn.
And what the two folks at the top were doing is they were importing drugs, fentanyl from California and Mexico, and cocaine from Puerto Rico.
2 years ago, Florida lawmakers set up state assistance for fentanyl eradication. Sheriff John Mina says funding through FDLE from the SAFE program supported this costly operation to shut down a Central Florida drug ring.
So as you can imagine, drug dealers don't work 9 to 5. They work all hours of the night and weekends. They go to different communities, different counties. They're constantly getting rid of their phones and their cars.
Captain Dennis Ella from the Sheriff's Narcotics Unit says the investigation involved undercover purchases and a lot of surveillance. While the drug ring operated in neighboring counties like Polk and Osceola,
I would venture to say probably 90% of their dealing was within our borders.
In total, deputies seized 4 pounds of cocaine and 6 pounds of highly potent fentanyl. They also confiscated nearly $50,000 cash and 9 guns. One was stolen.
It bears repeating, these investigations will save lives here in this community and abroad.
Sheriff Mina says last year in Orange County, nearly 200 people died of cocaine and fentanyl overdoses. Attorney General James Uthmeyer says the 6 pounds of fentanyl seized during this investigation was enough to kill more than 1 million people.
And every single day, my office, and I know these guys are hearing the same stories of families losing loved ones to fentanyl. Fentanyl is the most dangerous illicit drug we've ever seen. It can kill people in very small amounts.
Both the AG and the sheriff say the work of law enforcement to get deadly drugs off the street and to hold traffickers accountable is far from over.
This won't be our last takedown of dangerous criminals in our community. We're going to continue to work these large-scale operations through the SAFE program.
Covering Orange County, Justin Shecker, WESH 2 News.
Florida's Attorney General says his office plans to prosecute the suspects to the fullest extent of the law, and they're looking at mandatory minimum sentences between 15 and 25 years.
WESH 2 News, shouts out to WESH 2 News for coverage of that video. And I want to give a big shout out to Orange County for their arrest and seizing those drugs and taking that.
Yeah, that was a good job.
Taking that death off the streets. So
that's a good job.
For taking that death off the streets.
I'm still just trying. Yeah, I'm just so confused still with, you know what this it's like having a company that has a bungee jumping company with no ropes. Like who you people lining up that you never gonna see again. You'll never be a customer ever again. Just one time and go. That's it. When has there ever been any kind of surplus job for anybody ever world to just kill people who may spend anything? I know it may be wrong, where it may be, but why would you kill someone? Why would that be the chance? I'm so confused with that. I still don't understand it.
It's a new world we living in. New drugs, new world, a whole bunch of nonsense.
What made that's like just, let me put some bleach in it. I think bleach will be better tonight. Like I'm so confused when it comes to that. It's so sad. You know, I ain't no saint. I've had my time with drugs. I think it's really, and I know crackheads that's still alive, man. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's really, to me, it's no reason. It's no reason to even want to try the drug. I mean, what's What's the purpose of trying drugs? I mean, what it say? Hey, dog, you might get high or you might die.
Hey, what kind of night is that, Rick? Hey, bro,
You know what I'm
what we
saying?
doing
I
tonight?
mean,
One or two
I
things,
don't know.
boy.
Yeah, we're gonna bend this corner and we're gonna see what they do about it. You know what I'm
We
saying?
might not
And
come
take
back.
a
We might come back.
yeah.
What?
I don't like those odds. Those odds ain't
No,
that
I
good
do
to me.
not.
You know what I'm saying? No. If I ain't into it now, I'm sure not getting ready to get into it. You know what I'm saying? So luckily me, I done left all the pharmaceuticals off the streets. I done left it alone. I blow a J. That's about it, cause ain't nothing else worth taking a chance to do. You know what I'm
Good
saying? What I'm
mercy. I don't
what,
get
what,
it.
what's
Gangster,
the yeah?
even with the
You know
weed,
what's
they're
the
they're putting
I don't see it.
chemicals in marijuana.
Yeah, I understand that, but I'm saying, I mean, okay, I'll take a chance to do it, but I'm gonna blow some bud. I don't care what it's about. I'm gonna blow some bud. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna blow some bud. I'm gonna blow some bud. Well, I'm in here in California
What
where
I'm
the
saying
finest
this though.
things
Well,
grow.
listen. That's what I'm saying.
You know?
What I'm saying is, I'll take. There's probably a better chance of smelling a chemical or seeing it in some weed, right? On it, like, man, look kind of white, look a little crystalline. That
Yeah,
look funny.
yeah,
But when it's white
I'm
on
gonna look
white,
a little
that's
crispy.
a needle in a haystack. You gonna step on that needle. Like, I don't like the odds of what it did. It's the size of a pencil. Can kill 1,000 people. A pencil lead.
it
That
just
mean
don't make no
that
sense.
that that mean a mustard seed can kill you.
Yeah, it don't mean it's no to me. It's no nothing to bring me to the no lust to bring me to the. No,
I
I
can
just
give you
can't see.
CPR if there's chemical on that weed. You can't get somebody CPR, but then you don't even know. You just want to help somebody. You touch their lips, and then you go next to them shaking. It's just that ain't no place for that.
Yeah,
Like no,
it's,
and I don't
it's
think
hard.
that Mexico. I don't think that Mexico just all of a sudden was like, man, we finna kill all these Americans. They looking at it like if it's selling and we gonna eat tonight, whoever want to buy it, just same thing with opioids in other countries. Those people in those villages have no idea what's happening when they get where it go. They just know the faction where it is, so it just grows so
Yeah,
much, man. It's sad.
yeah,
There's
it's
no
just
place for that one.
Sometimes I feel
That
like
drug,
yeah.
it's.
they need to put that one away somewhere. Molly need to go with it. Like,
I
good
feel
God.
like they feed that to our communities. I feel like they feed that to our
Oh,
communities. They
always,
know
always.
who is going to. They know what community to feed that
Well,
to.
you know how they feed
So
it to us, right? Well, first they feed it to our eyes, and that's in the video where the cool guy saying how cool it is to do it.
Yeah,
I'm on codeine and Molly, and codeine and Molly, and codeine and
music.
Molly, and it's in here. Then all of a sudden, I gotta do it. Peer pressure ain't no peer pressure
Yeah,
when you
like
listen to it
it was
nonstop.
promoting lean at
Yeah,
one time. It was promoting lean through the
yeah.
music. And I was like, what is lean?
When I heard
And
it,
I,
when I heard the cough syrup, I said, "You mean rubber
everybody
tussin?"
says cough syrup and liquor.
What?
And
I couldn't
believe
Yeah,
stand cough syrup when I was a kid. What? People
they
would drink
always
it
they
with
always
Sprite.
introduce it. They always introduce it in a new way. They got a new way to introduce anything and everything and
They
popularize
make
it.
it sound
And
cool.
then it gets and then next thing you know, it's in the streets. Once it hit the streets, it's gonna be everywhere in the streets immediately, and it's an epidemic everywhere.
Yeah.
Now
Yep.
and then the low level people try it, and that's who end up dying first. Low level, the nothings and nobodies, and then here come the judge's daughter to try it and something, things like
Oh
that
boy,
happen.
God forbid she tried, boy.
You know,
Then now we
yep,
got to get a law against it.
yep,
Now we got
yep.
a law against it when she tried
Now,
it.
now, now it's time to get at it. Now it's
Yeah,
time to
now
get
we
at it
get
when
active,
somebody,
but no pun.
yeah,
Then we get active.
yep. Now it's outside our neighborhood
Yes.
now. Once it
Yes,
gets
sir.
outside our neighborhood, now it's time to get active, and now
Right.
it's time to go pursue the people that's doing it. Because now, once it get outside our neighborhood, it's mostly our neighborhood type of people that is moving it to the outside, to get to the outside neighborhood.
Well, you
So,
know what? Our
it's
neighborhood got the
all the
gateway on
same
every
big
corner.
trap.
You know?
It's all the same big trap. But I'm glad that they're getting it off the streets in the amount that they're getting it off, because they're
Oh
getting it
yeah.
off to where they affecting everybody, even the low level people getting affected by
Hey
them
man,
getting it off
listen.
the
Can
way they
you
getting it
imagine
off.
the '80s? Can you imagine
They
that stuff
saved a
back
lot
in
of
the
lives.
'80s?
They saved a lot of lives with that bus,
Woo.
with that
Yeah.
bus, and with them doing them little stings. They saved a lives now. They really saving lives, and I'm proud and I'm glad for that. I'm glad for that part. I'm glad for that part. You
They
know,
should
they are
charge
saving
No
them.
place for
lives,
that stuff.
and I'm glad for that. But it's not. I don't understand how it's becoming an epidemic because the way that they're offering is. I mean, it's not proactive for me to win. I mean, if I was back in the day and I was starting to get on my feet and trying to move, I mean, it wouldn't be. I'm scared to touch it.
Right, right.
I'm
But
scared.
listen,
You know.
they should charge though, like when they do these large busts like this, and and whoever have died within that zip code, they should charge them for the murder. For real.
Oh, they gonna get around to that.
They
Just
should
like they
they
charge.
should
They
I
charge.
mean, I've
They
seen a
gonna,
couple cases
zip
where
code if
people
they
have
do a
passed and
large
they
bust
did
like
charge the dealer. I've seen. I don't know the conviction rate, but I have seen it happen personally. I think that it's the same thing as killing somebody. I do think it's
yeah,
alcohol.
yeah.
If you go to a bar and you leave a bar now, and they overserve you and you die, the bar can moms against drunk driving made it a third party thing. That's why you can't drink in the fourth quarter of a game no more. When you go to any
If
sports game, there is no alcohol in the
if
fourth
you
quarter because third party. If someone dies and you have a DUI and you won't have that hour for your blood count to go down, they can sue the stadium or establishment that you left. So as
Okay.
if
I
you
was a
yeah
server and a bartender, your job is to cut someone off because if something happens, the bartender that served you that last drink can go to prison with you. Yep.
Yeah.
Hmm.
you
In
mess
the state
around
of Florida.
and serve
In the state of
you
Florida.
serve somebody some heroin. You serve somebody some heroin and they
Right.
die. You get the murder.
Right.
You get the murder
Oh yeah.
charge.
I mean, I still don't understand. For any reasons, I mean, why? Again, our neighborhood is the one with the gateway on every corner. There's that liquor store.
Yeah.
As soon as you want a
I
drink, you need a
understand.
cigarette. So you need a cigarette. Now I need to do more. Maybe a nice neighborhood don't have no gateways, so maybe they don't want those things. So there's nobody to stand in front of a liquor store. Maybe if we had better things like that, there's a liquor store at Publix and at Walmart. We don't need a liquor store on every corner.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It should
They
be a
got them in the grocery
district
store
thing.
now.
It should be a district thing.
And
We don't have that. We're not going to have a liquor store on every single corner and a corner store that sells Fireball and everything that's going to make cheap things need to be bought that way because you won't see it anywhere else like that. So I just think it need to be carried the same. And then, again, the
Yeah.
gateways on every corner. It's hard. I know where I'm from in Paramore. My mom used to go to those liquor stores. You go to ABC on Gore right there. It was within
Mm-hmm.
walking distance. Didn't need a car.
Yep.
It's always everything that we can get bad in our neighborhoods in walking distance. We never have to travel far from it. If it's expensive and we gotta go buy it, they make us drive to it. They won't put it where it's close to us like that. So it's like I think the more we understand that and this game is real and we teach each other on purpose, it'll start the factual around the right way
in
because
some
they're holding us back this way.
shopping areas, they don't even have a bus route.
Hello.
Winter Garden,
Mm-hmm.
the villages, not the villages,
Mm-hmm.
but in Winter Garden Shopping Plaza over there, they don't have a bus route that goes down there.
You see a liquor store. You see a liquor store out on Buena Vista
Unless they put
Drive.
it there within the last couple of years.
Links don't go out there?
No, links do not go down there where on Daniels, all the way down where that shopping plaza at. No, links don't go there.
Not
Yeah, they
just
got
that.
like
You don't see no
they
liquor
got
store
like
in front of that
Carter's
though.
and all of that out there, right?
Dude.
Like they
Yeah,
got
and
You're doing that.
Carter's
I
and
don't
stuff.
think nobody really noticed that, but the bus routes do not go to Winter Garden Village.
That's crazy.
Is it Garden Village?
And they only ride certain times anyway. The time of night that a lot. I got a cousin. He got fired from one Applebee's. And they got him at another store, and the only shift he can work on because he new to the store is late night closing. By the time he get off at 12:30, this man got to ride his bike 17 miles home. Getting home at 3 o'clock in the morning for somebody who ain't even paying the man $20 an hour.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like it's wrong. It's so wrong in so many ways. It has situated. It should be.
Yeah.
People should have transportation to get everywhere. I feel like Orlando should have been had a train system that
They
like a
don't
monorail
run
or something
us
that get people
travel
everywhere.
anywhere.
We so behind the times. We should be a western town by still.
They definitely trying to catch up, man. We're gonna take a quick pause for the calls. We're gonna take a quick break. If our minds and our hearts are clear, we appreciate your time. We appreciate appreciate your energy, guys, across the board. Right back. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Stay right there. We'll be right back after these quick
Let's
messages.
do it. My bad, man.
Great. And I just first, before we start anything, just want to say thank you for allowing me to be a part of this platform, because I think that you guys are awesome, especially for the language that you are speaking to the body, to the nation. So I'm true to be a part of this. So thank you again.
I love everything you guys are doing, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For real. It's time. This is the time right now. Yes, sir. What you guys are doing right now, man. So believe me, God is moving, and that's what I love. That's why I'm here.
Well, I mean, first of all, I'm glad to be finally on the Grown Men podcast. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I feel like I'm eating steak and potatoes. That's real. Yeah, we ain't on milk today. I like it. Yeah, we ain't on that milk. Yeah, we ain't on that. I like it.
I'm so glad to be in episode 7.
Yes.
Honored to be on you guys. I'm so such a fan. So thank y'all so much for this opportunity.
Good.
Hey, I'm happy to be on your show, man. You know what I'm saying? Finally. You know what I'm saying? I've been supporting for a minute, but I'm happy to be on your show. Finally get here and talk around with y'all.
Man, y'all, it was easy. Shit, y'all some real.
Man, I appreciate the Gangsters Corner, bro. I've been watching for a while.
Well, before we get started, I wanted to say y'all thank you for sharing your platform with me and allow me to come sit down and eat these things today. I greatly appreciate that.
And going into season 2, this thing, hey man, a lot of people don't understand the podcast method, man, but it's about to take off. It's about to take off to the next level. And as long as y'all stay rooted and stay grounded, man, y'all gonna be part of that takeoff, man, because y'all got a nice platform. You got a decent platform.
Yes, sir. God bless you.
That technique ain't been working. Them just hiding it in the books. Because we've been cracking them books open. We're cracking them books open. They don't teach our children that we as the people benefited from being slaves. We benefited from slavery. We got out of slavery. I mean, and the people that's coming out to speak on this here, to speak against it, y'all missing the whole point.
What can we implement on a daily basis? To get away from killing each other. We killing our nation. That's the problem. What's the solution?
Welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Grown Man Podcast, Season 4, Episode 13. We got our guest in the building, Deuce. Thank you so much for joining us, brother. We appreciate you. We appreciate you, brother.
Amen.
We also got a host in the building. My co-host is with me. We're gonna close this last part of the show out. Can everybody hear me okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. We're gonna close this last part of the show out real fast. So basically, in these segments, we're gonna hit our points. We're gonna hit the point and only the point. And we're gonna get in and we're gonna get out. And we're gonna pass the mic around. If you have something to say regarding the segment, you're more than welcome to say something. If not, we pass the mic around.
Yeah, we got this. We already an hour in.
Yeah, that's why we're gonna run through this. We're gonna close it out, and we appreciate y'all tuning in and watching. First segment of the evening is
family and relationships.
Family and relationships. I would give you guys the choice of whoever want to grab.
Yeah, I just want to say on family relationships, man, practice forgiveness. Excuse me. You got to practice forgiveness, man. Because they're not going to do everything that you want them to do, and how they want you to do it, and when they want you to do it. You got to give your family a chance to be forgiven. You know what I mean? You got to practice some forgiveness. If they do you wrong, they're gonna do you wrong. But forgive them and keep it moving, man. Just forgive them and keep it moving. Sometimes, but because when you forgive, it's not really for them, it's for yourself. It's healing yourself. You know what I'm saying? So take the time to heal yourself and practice some forgiveness, gangster, and I'm gone, man. It's got to be short and sweet. So that's what it is for me, man. Practice forgiveness. Practice for yourself and your family to heal. Gangster, gone, man.
Yeah, that's real, gangster. The
For real.
forgiveness is for you. That's real. Y'all take heed to that. That's real good. Good stuff, gangster. Sis?
Well, today I participated in my daughter and my grandbaby's graduation. And I was looking at so many of the kids, looking back, trying to look for their loved ones to be there. Um, a lot of parents came, and in that same, token, a lot of parents did not come. And I just felt so bad because these are young babies. And I know that parents have to work, and I know that other obligations or whatever circumstances, but in these moments where these children are growing up between the ages of when they born to like 13, it is very vital that we show up for them. We are planting seeds of rejection. We are planting seeds of abandonment. We are planting seeds of neglection when we do not show up for them. It may be a simple ceremony, or whatever you want to call it, award show, but it's important. It is important. And we as adults deal with rejection, abandonment. We should know to show up for these babies because we know how that feels as a child. So for family and relations, show up for your people. Show up for them babies.
Good stuff. Good stuff, Trey. Good stuff, Trey. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, you sure need that. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. That's real. That's real.
That's real good stuff. Thank you, sis. Real good stuff. Show up for them, baby. And that's and I can eat that food myself, sis. I can definitely eat that food myself. Thank you, sis. Deuce, you want to say anything about family relationships before I close it out?
Yeah, just real simple. I'm just going to break down exactly that. Family relationships, and that's it's family, and everybody knows what family is, but not everybody knows what family means. So we can look at what relationship means, and I always look at the word relationship, friendship, kinship, all those things. I use the last word of ship, and once you enter into a ship, doesn't matter what you go through, you ain't gonna give up because you're in a dire situation, and you're gonna get through whatever you got to get through, and you're gonna stay in that ship, and you're gonna go through it, and that's it. It's gonna be hard times. It's gonna be some good times, but I guarantee you that the good times are gonna outweigh the bad. So you just don't give up on the journey once you enter the ship, and you just realize that if you just replace the word struggle with resistance, you'll realize that everything that God does, including move ships, He does with resistance, the wind, the air, and the water. So just hard times will come, but just know the good times will come, and just stay in the ship once you enter it. That's all.
Smooth sailing.
Real good stuff, bro.
Good stuff, bro.
Real good stuff. We got a quick comment, Queen.
Right, we got Free Cipher that said peace, and we have
Free Cipher peace.
All right.
And we have Annette Edwards. Well, great grands graduate. We showed up and showed out.
That's Mom. Thanks for watching, Mom. We love you. Thank you for watching.
For sure.
Watching. Yeah, that's some good stuff, man. Y'all, that's some good stuff for family relationships. So appreciate that, man. Appreciate y'all giving y'all energy and closing that out. I'll go ahead and close out family relationships. Tonight I wanted to talk about people and life. People and life. We both change. We change all the time. People change. Life changes. We grow. There's always something new in life. So with that being said, you could never say that you know everything. You could never say that you're at a point where you know everything. Okay, so that means you still should be learning. You still should be seeking knowledge, right? If you're trying to grow. The Bible says in 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 9, that eyes have not seen. That means no human eye have seen something out there. Okay, so that means you don't know. They say ear has not heard. So there's a sound, there's something out there that we don't know about. It also says that neither has been placed into the heart of man what God has prepared for us. So that's a big unknown. That's something big we don't know about. And that means your mind and your heart has not been granted access to that knowledge yet. You understand what I'm saying? So if that's the case, you should always be seeking, you should always be absorbing everything that comes your way.
That's right. No mistakes.
Keeping the good and spewing out the bad. Family relationships.
Great take.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Great take.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
It takes a lot of pressure off people too, because for people who do think they know everything, it's very hard for them to accept that they did not know, and to know that I don't have to know everything. There are just some things that God has not given me the heart nor the mind to conceive at this time. Thank you for that.
Yes, sir.
That's knowledge, sis, that's knowledge within itself.
Yeah.
Okay? That's knowledge within itself. But yeah, that was great. Let's keep it moving for our minds.
Hey, look, I had a
building morale.
A good time, man, tonight doing. But no, but I gotta sign off real quick, man. You know,
take care of your business. We appreciate you.
One love. Hey, Deuce, keep going forward, my nigga. Keep it moving,
better,
dog.
Man.
Keep doing what you do.
I'm gonna see you again. I'm gonna see you real soon.
Yeah, you definitely. Nisha, take care of yourself, baby girl. Next time, all right? I'll be back. I'll see y'all guys in a little while, man. I should be home. Hopefully, I'll be in the crib next time y'all see me, man. I'll be in the crib.
Do what you're supposed to do and come home.
For sure, man. For sure. Thank y'all, man. Hey, and First Lady, I appreciate everything you do behind the scenes for us too.
All right. Have a good night. Hope you feel better.
I will. I will. Thanks to y'all, man. Thanks to y'all. All right.
I'll talk to you after the show, gangster.
Yeah.
Prayers up. Prayers up.
Later on.
For sure. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Y'all out there in La La Land, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in and watching. Say a prayer for Gangster, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. God bless you. Much love and much respect. We're going to move right along to the next segment, which is
building morale.
Building up our young men, just giving them a bit of motivation. In and out, guys. In and out. Sis, the mic is all yours.
Well. This has been on my heart. I just want to encourage our young men. I want to encourage our young ladies that it's okay for you to give yourself another chance. We give everybody else's chances. We give our girlfriends chances. We give our boyfriends chances. We give our friends chances after they have messed up. But what about you? What about you? I encourage you to give yourself another chance. I encourage you to give yourself another chance. And I'm finished now.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff, sis. Yeah, that's right. Give yourself another chance. That's right. It's good stuff. Deuce, the mic is yours, brother. If you want to give our young men any motivation.
Young man, just understand that the ants go marching two by two, hoorah. And the ant that's carrying his piece ain't carrying it for himself, nor is he carrying it for anybody around him. He's carrying it for a purpose that he does not know. He's just doing it. And they all keeping each other up in that way. You know, you just do your part. You weren't meant to wake up every day and just do for the person in the mirror. You're meant to do for others every single day of the world. So the more you do for others, the more it will be done for you. And that's just how it all works out. I'm not asking you to wake up every day and try to be this perfect person or believe in anything certain. I'm just telling you that universe, the Lord, God, Jah, it all comes back when you do good things. Do things for others and good things will be done for you. And not understanding is okay. It's okay to say that. And just, again, tell someone else if they're having a good day. Words of affirmation goes a long way for the morale and the spirit. So just try to compliment them. I tell my kids every day, try to compliment one person today. And the world can change that way. One random act of kindness at a time. That's my take.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Good stuff, Deuce.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Good stuff. I'll go ahead and close it out. Build the morale. I didn't want to forget anything, so I'm looking at my little cheat sheet down here. Gangster says the little Logan that says we appreciate you watching. You could be anywhere else, but you decided to tune in to GMP. And what we're saying is that you chose to seek out knowledge instead of watching something else on television or scrolling on your cell phone or having a conversation with your friend. You chose to tune in to GMP because the greatness in you is seeking more knowledge. So this is a place where you feel that you can get that information, where you feel that the answers and the wisdom is there for you. So that's why we're here, and that's why we do what we do. But what I'm saying is that as you seek greatness, greatness is seeking you as well. What I want you to do is establish a benchmark. Everybody out there, I want you to establish a benchmark. Now, this benchmark is very simple. It says it's possible. That's all it says. We talked about this before, but that benchmark says it's possible. Your dream, your goal, your idea that was given to you is possible. So that's your benchmark, that it's possible. So anytime the world beats you up, anytime they say you don't have enough money when you look in your bank account, anytime you make a mistake, you fall back, you say, oh, that didn't work out. And when they look at you wrong, because it's going to happen. That's just part of life. That's just part of it. Anytime that happens, you just go back to your benchmark and say it's possible. Yeah, I know that happened. I know that was hard, but that's okay. It's still possible. And that benchmark will keep you, and it will give you the pressure to keep pressing on, to give you the strength and the faith to keep pressing on. That's why you create that benchmark. So saying that it's possible is basically believing in yourself, that you have the strength to do so. You believe in yourself, no matter what anyone says. So, unfortunately, people like to put you down when you're trying to do that. Unfortunately, that's just going to happen. Also, you got to put yourself down when you're trying to do better. That's going to happen too. But I want you to break that habit and break that cycle and focus on what's important. Focus on your strength and focus on where you are now. Understand that great and wonderful things that are inside of you can change this world. A lot of people say, how can one person change the world? Where if you use the gift and the tool that's inside of you, it might be a bridge for someone. So it could change the world. All right? Build the morale.
Amen.
Moving right along. If I'm not mistaken, we'll close it out with the final segment of the evening. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
Knowledge, wisdom, understanding.
It's all yours, sis. Or whichever one you guys want. Mic check. 1 2 1 2.
Mic
No.
check. I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, Deuce is there.
You and Deuce,
Sis.
he's left.
Okay, she's coming back with us. No problem. Deuce, it's all yours, fam.
I,
Knowledge, and understanding.
from the moment I wake up in the morning, I am a recovering addict. I am a recovering alcoholic, and the 12 steps I've been through it, the hardest steps of my life, and every day I always woke up, and still to this day I look at the Serenity Prayer, which says, God, just grant me serenity to accept the things I cannot change. You know what I mean? And the courage to change the things I can, and just the knowledge to know the difference.
Mm-hmm.
And it all that comes down to that. You just some things you're not some things you're gonna understand a lot, but you're not gonna understand why you can't do something about it now. And sometimes you're gonna have an ability to do something about it and have no knowledge to do it, and you're gonna have to be forced to just do it. So all those things come down to just trying to stay in the most humbling presence of yourself, and all those things will come. You want to always ask God for those things. If you're going to read something from someone, if someone's going to read something to you, just take a second, close your eyes, and ask the Lord for those three things: that knowledge, that wisdom, and understanding. Because if you do that, then you're getting that permission to get something that's so blessed that you look at King Solomon, and you look at he was blessed with all this great knowledge and stuff, but knowledge translated back then to skills. He had a lot of skills, which translated to the knowledge. So skills, knowledge, things that you learn and do, have an understanding for why you need it, doing what will teach you purpose. Just try to be understanding of that, and that's my take.
I like it. Good stuff, brother.
Thank you.
Good wisdom. Definitely appreciate your energy and your words.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
It's my duty.
Yes, sir. Sis with us, Queen. No, and
I
Gangster's
think we
gone.
lost her.
Okay. All right, no worries. Well, thank you both, Gangster
Absolutely.
and Trinice B. Thank y'all for coming in and giving us y'all time and y'all energy. We appreciate y'all and we love you both, no doubt. So, Deuce, I will give you your flowers before I close out the show.
Thank you.
Acknowledge you as a man of God and a man of integrity, a family man, and you're doing your thing. So I take my hats off to you, and I salute you, brother, to continue to be
Thank you.
strong because you have a nation to build, and I think that you are well on your way to build that nation. So God bless you.
Absolutely. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you so much again. Your name stuck out to me. I just want people to know that, like, I'm really big on signs and things like that. And again, I started off saying I never thought that he would give me another chance, and that's exactly what he gave me when you text me. So whether you know that or not, I follow signs. So I appreciate another chance.
No doubt. No doubt.
literally, grown man. For real, I really do.
No doubt. Salute
God
you.
bless
Man.
you.
Salute you, King, man. Salute you, King.
Yes, sir.
We will continue to pray for you and your movement. You keep doing what you're doing, man. You keep building.
Yes.
And you keep spreading what you're building, man.
I promise I will.
Good
deal.
deal.
The same.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
You're more than welcome. More than welcome. And welcome back on this stage. And this is the beginning of a long relationship.
Yes, no, I believe that we were not put here just to walk by and pass in time. Once we link up, it's energy that's meant to move this world. Yep.
That's right.
What do they say? Tree roots don't bypass each other underground.
That's right.
Them trees will reconnect each other, and doesn't matter. I'm not gonna touch you because you're a palm tree. I'm not gonna touch you because you're an oak tree. The strength is under the ground where no one can see it.
That's so true, bro.
And I understand this.
That is so true.
A lot going on behind the ground, beneath the earth, and it's a beautiful thing. There goes sis.
Brother, Trinice B is back in the building. Hey, sis.
Man, I don't know what happened.
That's that spectrum drop. I be getting that.
Right.
Out here in the country.
There you go.
It's okay. we just closing it up. We just got a little knowledge from Deuce, so we just closing it up. It's on you, sis. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
Oh, hey, pray, pray in season, out of season, when you don't feel like it, when you feel like it. Pray about everything. I had an opportunity that was given to me. I said yes to it out of excitement. Um, and as the day went on, my spirit was like, did you pray about that? Because I mean, did you consult God about it? Because I I'm not a free agent out here. I have a Lord over my life. And I can't just do what I want to do. And that has gotten me in so much trouble. And so I had to reach out to the individual and let them know, hey, listen, I answered you out of excitement. I would love to pray about this opportunity. I already have a lot going on, and I don't want to neglect what God has put in front of me just because something may seem to be good for me or appear to be good. And it was so hard for me to do that, but obedience is better than sacrifice. And we have to be intentional. So I'm just encouraging you all to pray about it, because God can have you in one lane. And then because the light is shining over your life, people want to pull you in their lane. And it's not a bad thing, because we do it all the time. But if you want, it's so easy to get out of the will of God. And it's so hard to get back in the will of God. So obedience is better than sacrifice. Pray about it. If they can't understand that, then it's fine. Bow out gracefully, but pray about it.
I like that right now.
Yeah, that's so good. That's it.
Ooh, I'm glad I ain't go after that one.
That's
See how God did that? See how God said, I prayed about it. He said, oh, you gonna go before her.
What?
You gotta end with that.
Pray about it.
Amen to that. Wow.
That's so good.
Yeah.
That's it. Because you know why it's so good? Because prayer activates God.
Yep.
That's what moves
it.
Yep.
That's real good, sis.
He might give it to you anyway. He might give it to you times 20. But you got to go to him first. You just seek him. I tell everything. I done lost everything in my life so much. And I tell you, he done gave it all back 20 times, and I haven't put any effort towards going to get it. I done tried a million things to go do it and never got it. Ain't tried none of what I have now. He done gave it all to him because it's his, my hands, his will. That's it.
Yeah,
When you say Jesus take the wheel, that do not mean tell him which way to turn.
Right.
Whatsoever. It means go in the back seat and go to sleep.
And sit down somewhere.
You know, the kids being there, are we there yet? Be quiet, sit down somewhere. Go pray. Right there. Yeah, y'all good for the soul. I appreciate y'all.
All right.
Let me in here, for real.
Yeah, man, we appreciate you.
It's
man.
been a blessing tonight. Thank you, Deuce.
Yes, it has.
I was just about to tell sis, she's bringing the heat on at you. That's awesome. Real good stuff, man. Yeah, real good stuff. I'll go ahead and close it out. Let me go ahead and close it out, man. It's hot up in here, man. They overloading you. They're giving you a lot tonight. We got Deuce Bowers in the building, the actor, the entrepreneur.
Yes.
These are artists. We got Trinice. We got Gangster. So let me close it out real quick, man, and leave you guys with a bit of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So we're going to talk about the comfort zone. We're going to talk about two things real quick. We're going to be in and out. In and out. We're talking about the comfort zone. Everybody has one. Everybody has a comfort zone. And unfortunately, in this comfort zone, it's not a good place for growth. So a lot of the times we have to get out of the comfort zone to see what's what's available for us out there. So why is it so important for you to get out of the comfort zone? If you're not willing to learn anything new, you're not willing to grow from anybody, no one can help you. If you are, no one can stop you. That's why it's so important for you to continue to learn new things. And like Sis was saying, everything always comes around full circle. If you think that you're here to use this time and these days as you want to use them, you're here to do what you want to do, when you want to do it, and how you want to do it, if you want to do it. If you think that way, you're totally mistaken. You're wrong, and you're going the wrong way. You have a purpose and a job to do. So you need to be seeking what that purpose is. I want to change subjects real quick. This past weekend, me and Pastor and my wife, we had a chance to go and visit some churches. We had a chance to go and visit like 7 different churches, small ones, big ones. We were talking about the tent revival. And what I noticed in these churches, in the small ones, there was only a few people. And when we go to the big ones, there was only a few people. Spread it out, just sprinkled here and there. You know, it didn't matter which church we was at. It was just a few people. And I noticed that, you know, it just affirms that we're still stripped of being united. There's no fellowship. We don't have the mind frame of getting back together to fellowship. And as far as the churches, you know, the world has put a stigmata on the churches and Christians with the way that they live their lives and what they believe in. So most people don't like to go to church. Most people don't like to say I'm a Christian because I don't know what a Christian is nowadays. And I don't know what you're doing at your church. I don't know if you're begging. I don't know if you're real. I don't know if you're fake. I don't know what your religion is. So with all of that, it's keeping away fellowship. With all of that busyness and that nonsense, it's keeping away growth. It's keeping away fellowship. It's keeping away you uniting with your kinfolk, your people. Keeping growth. You don't have to have the same mentality or the same direction to grow. But if you believe in the same, if you believe in God and you believe in faith, and you should definitely want to grow. You should definitely want to grow. And society has stopped that with the way that, you know, with a lot of different things. So what I'm saying is, my people, we got to bring fellowship back together. We got to get back together no matter what it takes. And stop putting these labels on what you think is going on in this church or that church. Just go be with your brother, man. Go spend some time with your sister. What are you doing? What are you doing anyway? You think is yours. I'll leave this. I'll leave it with this. Understand that this world will soon be over. What does your gift look like to God? We'll see y'all next week.
Grown men podcast. Grown men podcast. Grown men podcast. Grown men podcast. You know what it is. Grown men podcast.